everyone. Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness gracious. It was hilarious because my son, well, Cheyenne's at work, Tim's at work. Today's day 5 for Tim. And we're going to use Spellbinder's Lucky Love. And I get a call from our security, and it said that there was this Cordell's friend was here. Do I want to let him through? And I said, yeah, no problem. So I let him through, and then I was like, okay. Then I hear Cordell open the door, and then he leaves, and I'm like, okay, he didn't say anything to me. I do the same thing to him because I'm like, I owe him no explanation where I'm going, and he doesn't owe me one either. So but I'm like, 5 minutes later, I went, wait a minute, did he leave? So I texted him. I go, did you leave? Or will you be back? And he goes, yeah. And I said, will you be back in a bit? He goes, yeah. And I go, okay. I was like, he goes, why? I was like, because I'm going to film while you're gone. So I'm like, hello. There is an agenda for me. So yeah, so I finally have an opportunity, guys. He has been home. He does not want to leave. I'm telling you, no matter what I do, this kid does not want to leave home. So I'm like, okay, so he finally did. I don't know where he went, but all I know is he's gone for a few minutes. So I'm going to get this done because, quite honestly, I'm going to get this done because I am done with week 5. And I'm almost done with week 6, so I need the room on my table, because on my table I have what is it? If you've seen my room tour, you see on one side where I PL, I can move over one layout and then work on another layout, and then I have this table where I came and I brought this, so that way I could film here. And so I have no more room. So if I finish that one, I have no more room. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get this done. So yay. But goodness gracious, that kid does not want to leave. And then when he left, Tim's only been home one day. And he went to the dump. He got home in the morning and he went to the dump and got rid of stuff. And so he hasn't been home. So I'm like, I miss my dude. So hopefully he's home tomorrow. I told him not to take any overtime. That way I can see him. There, he was in it's a fire engine, but it's not a fire. It's the rescue. And so he had a vehicle accident. He was coming back. The glare is pretty good. And I went to go pick him up, and they were filling it with water. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Every time I see him, I'm like, he's just so darn sexy. And he's just so cute. And I'm like, ugh, I got to take all the pictures I can. And so, so that's why he never is like, you don't see him like full on because I'm far away. And I'm just like, okay. So I got to take them while I can. Oh my goodness, you guys. So how's everyone doing? I have missed you. I have peeled. I have cleaned my craft rooms, and boy oh boy, I'm telling you. And I discovered a new craft that I absolutely love, and that is beads. What is it? Oh gosh, maybe when it turns off, because it's going to be a long video, because this is full of embellishments. I'll try and run over and grab what I'm doing, and I'll show you. But it has to deal with beads, and oh my gosh, you guys, bubblegum beads. They're gorgeous. I love them so much. So much. And we're supposed to go into crops again, so I'm hoping. So this is our laundry room, and we don't know what that is. Oh, Tim said it was staining to see which one they liked. It was just in the back, so you couldn't really see it. But he was remodeling our laundry room. And this was in February, or is this February? Is week 4? No, week 4 is probably still in January, end of January. But yeah, and so he ended up doing that, and it was he ended up remodeling it. He hasn't even finished. I mean, for the most part, he's done, but he just has to finish painting. But he hasn't had any time, And I mean, he has been at work. So mainly all of January, no, all of February he was gone, and he's working on most of March too now. So yeah, he's been home one day, and that is it. So, but I will tell you guys, I'll be really, really honest with you guys, and we have a goal, and we're gonna meet our goal at the end of March, where we are officially out of debt. So our second time in our lives that we have officially been out of debt, and I will tell you, that is such a great goal. It really is. It's a lot of sacrificing and stuff, and yeah, because we went on vacation a lot in 2019, and you know, I would charge it because some of the deals that came up were like amazing, and we had to like jump on them. Well, then you put them on a credit card, right? And yeah, so that all added up, and yeah, so, but oop, hold on, he's on another vehicle accident right now, so he's constantly busy. But yeah, so I was listening to see, and then we just found out he was a friend of his brother's, and one of his brother's best friends, and then we just knew him through his brother, through Tim's brother, and then he is the same age as them, which, you know, Tim's gonna be 50 this year, and his brother, I think, is like 50, I want to say like 55, so his friend could be in between 50 and 55. We don't know, but we just found out he died, and we're not sure. He was a major alcoholic. He had no girlfriend, never had a girlfriend, never married, no kids, just by himself. So we don't know what happened, because they were canceled. They found him dead, and they were canceled. So this was a great coffee week. This is a great one. This was like me having so much fun. My dad sent me over a gift card, and then Cheyenne was buying me coffee, and it was just like, oh, yum. It was just yum. So I was pretty happy about that. But anyway, so yeah, so that's pretty sad. And then one of the old fire chiefs died. He was, shoot, I want to say he was in his 80s. And so we have a funeral to go to on Thursday, and Tim's going to be wearing his Class A's, which is, yeah, okay, it's delicious. Him and his Class A's is just, oh, yeah. I mean, think military uniform, you know. So if you remember the portraits Cheyenne and him and Tim did when she graduated, that's his Class A's, and it's just, oh, yeah. So I said, I'm going, because I want to see my husband in uniform. So yeah, I mean, the guy was a fire chief way, like probably in the 80s. So you know, we lived in a small town. It's no longer a small town, but everybody knew each other, and Tim was born and raised here, so he knew everybody. So this family is very recognizable. The boys grew up together, that kind of thing. So it's respect too, because yeah, they all knew each other. I didn't know. I'm just, you know, I'm not part of that world where I'm like, I know everybody. And I went to school with everybody. I had select friends, so I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up here. Well, I kind of did. I was 11 when we moved here, but that was, you know, a long time ago. So, ooh, that glue is amazing. And this was the day that Tim was like you get sushi and I will take out the prime rib that I cooked and we'll defrost it, and Cordell and I will have prime rib. I was like, you got it. You got it. Okay, I'll take it. So I ended up having sushi this day. Yeah, really awesome. And then if you're on the Project Life Obsessed group, you saw that I got some new stickers and they were the sushi ones. And yeah, amazing. Love the sushi stickers. Isn't this layout already so cute? I love it. It's just really, really cute. So, if I do say so myself, I like how, I mean, I'm loving all the layouts I've been doing, not lately, but all of them that I do, I love. But it's just, I've been in the zone and I'm loving it. So, you gotta love what you do, right? Especially if it's just a hobby. So, but yeah, I'm having fun. So this was also Tim taking down the rest of the laundry room. It's just everything is dated here, right? And so he's just remodeling it all. Woo, wow. Okay, so this is so week 6, you will see the rest of the room because I just did that one. I'm doing it now and that card is done. So yeah, I'm loving it. So, yep. Let me clip this off real quick. So just a little update on Cat. And so cute, huh? I love Spellbinder stuff too. And I'm so glad I deconstructed it all. No, that's not the word. That I took it all apart, all my card kits apart, apart, and took them all apart and then organized them. And now I use them more now than I ever have because I did that. And I have them on ready to go, and it's just so cool. So I'm using all my stuff, and I love using my stuff. So look at this, snap. That was from Spellbinders. That wasn't when I put together. That was already done. So that's really cool. So yeah, this is pretty much all Spellbinder stuff. Not all of it, but most of it. So pretty happy. I have been having fun. I'm telling you guys, just super, super fun. All right. So, what was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? So, you guys need to wish me luck because I was contacted by one of my friends who rescues, who runs a nonprofit rescue group. And she sent me a picture of a bully who needed help, and it's a boy, and because I'm looking for a boy, and because mainly my girls are divas and they're kind of jerky, so that's a little bit too much. That's okay. And this poor bully was actually dumped. People just suck. They literally dumped this bully in the country. Like, why wouldn't you take it to a rescue? If you weren't, such a lousy human being, you would have just taken this bully to the rescue and it would have been adopted with no problems whatsoever. But no, they dumped him, and bullies cannot survive on their own. They cannot. It is not in their nature. They don't have teeth that can help them bite or fight or anything. And so, yeah, and so he was in rough shape. The rescue group is really just doing phenomenal work with him, of course. And so I said, hey, and so when I contacted them, we started talking, and the lady is like really thinking our household is the best for him, which it is, because I mean, you can't, we have love to give, and, you know, time and money and everything else that they need. And I'm only saying money because, you know, we do sacrifice a lot of stuff to make sure that they get good care, and that's okay, because they deserve it, and it's only right. And but it's, you know, it's vet's cost, so, you know, and we don't hesitate to take them to the vet. We never hesitated to take our kids to the doctor, and we've never hesitated to take our babies to the vet when they need it. And so we're not home DIY, let's see what we can do because we can't afford it people. We just sacrifice and make sure that vet care is what happens. This was the day Cordell brought me this gift. Cordell, and this is another sushi sticker. This is my favorite candy, sushi from the store, and my favorite juices I can drink because they don't have any artificial dyes in them. And he brought me that. Isn't that special? That was just crazy. I'm like, oh, that was nice. So Cheyenne bought me coffee, and Cordell brought me, it was a week of gifts. So it was awesome. It was so sweet. And I never, you know, I feel so loved now. It's so kind of weird. I'm like, wow, I think they do love me. Isn't that weird? So yeah. So, but yeah. And so anyway, so I didn't talk to her for 2 days because I was thinking that she was talking to the foster mom. I wanted to rescue from the pound, but he's not in the pound. They took him from the pound, so, and they're fixing him up, which is fine because the same, you know, same difference. But at the same time, he's in a foster, so it requires more money for adoption. So I'm like, eeh, you know, I don't have money like that. I have to save. My whole life is saving, not just having, you know, hundreds of dollars just sitting around. And so that's the only problem I have right now is this adoption fee is pretty high, which is okay, but I need time to save, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. So, yeah, we'll see. But we lost contact for a couple days because I thought she was making arrangements for me to meet, because he's about 2 hours away from me, and so we could meet in the middle, which is cool. But I guess she wasn't, and I mean, the last message was from her, so, you know, I thought it would be back and forth. But I contacted her today and said, hey, I don't want you to forget about me. And she's like, oh, I thought you weren't interested anymore. So kind of worries me too, because I'm like, you know, I'm like, no, I want him. I want him, so please consider me. I gave her my vet's referral, you know, his phone number, so if she needs a referral, anybody on Facebook can say, hey, you know, this is the type of mom she is. So, but I don't know. So cross my fingers, you guys, that I'm able to adopt him, because he needs love and care, and I can give it to him. He needs to have a better life, and he's only like a year or a year and a half old, and so I'm like, oh, geez, you know, he's already had he was 25 pounds, which is really tiny, so he was emaciated, and he wasn't doing too well. But they got him neutered and dewormed and all that good stuff, and so yeah, let's see. I'm hoping. I'm really, really hoping. So cross your fingers I can get him, because he needs to be loved unconditionally and have a pampered and sheltered life, and that's what he would have with me. Guaranteed. So we'll see. But yeah. This series by Shannon Mayer, holy crud, guys. It is amazing. It is an amazing, amazing series, and I cannot get enough. And I have book 4. There's only going to be 5 books, and I think 5 books in the series. And the next one comes out October. So I have like book 4, but I can't get myself to read it yet because I'm like, because book 5 is too far away. And so I'm stalling. But oh my gosh, this Nyx series, the first one was okay, but then whew, it gets better and better and better. It's so amazing. Who asked me? Alicia. No, Teresa did. No, who asked me? Who asked me? I forgot. Was it? No, I think it, oh, Denise. Denise asked me about Kat's underbite. So Kat had, if you remember back, I had Mama, her mom. I adopted her and her mom. And she had 2 fangs. All bulldogs have underbites. She had 2 fangs, but her and Mama, when she hit puberty, they started fighting. And it was crazy fighting, so we had to separate them. We did the whole year of separation for both of them. That was a struggle, but we did it. But the first time they fought, it broke off her fang, and so she lost that one. But if you move her gum this way, she has 2 fangs, and it's an underbite. So, and look, she's awake. so yeah, it was sad when that happened. I'm like, no. And then I was looking everywhere for her fang because I'm like, where is it? I'm like, the poor baby lost it and I want it, you know, for like the tooth fairy. And yeah, so sad. But we never found it, so we don't know. Maybe she swallowed it or something, and I'm not digging in poop for anybody. So, 2-legged, 4-legged, I don't want to dig in poop, please. So, yeah, that's not going to be the highlight of my day. So, yeah. But I had plenty of pictures of when she had the 2 fangs. So, it's okay. Pictures last forever. But, yeah. Let's see. Where did I want this one? So yeah, but anyways, the boys, new baby's name is, and even if I don't get him, he's still gonna go to a good home because they're vetting everybody, which is amazing. So I'm okay, even if I don't get him, it just wasn't meant to be, and that's okay. So because I'm not in a rush, nor am I like anxious. So I'm just letting everything happen when it happens. That's our bed, and that's Kat. She just totally, she makes the pillowcases come off the pillows because she digs, and we have so many sheets that have holes in them because she likes to dig. And I'm like, dude. So, but we need new sheets, but Jiminy Crickets, I'm like, because we have to change our sheets every 3 days because they sleep with us. So I wash blankets and sheets every 3 days. And so yeah, so I have to buy more sheets, but I just haven't because I'm like, you know, what's the point kind of thing? Wait until they're really torn. I don't know. So yeah, but we'll see. But anyway, so let me see. Let me see. I want that up a little higher. Did I put it on with glue? So, let me see. Up higher. That's okay. But anyways, so yeah. Full of stories today, aren't I? Or full of just blah, blah, blah. Okay. So on Friday. Yeah, Friday, I went with Cheyenne because we share the cost of the personal training at the gym. And our personal trainer was, she's like, well, how's the food going? And I'm like, I can't, oh, it's going to turn off. Let me go run and get the, okay, I went and got him. Oh gosh, what was I telling you? Oh gosh, what was I telling you guys? Jiminy Crickets. What was I telling you guys? Oh gosh. Sheets, blankets. I I can't remember what else. Oh, Lordy. I tell you guys. Oh, I need a new brain. So. Oh, the gym. Whew, look at that. I remembered. I'm going to promptly forget. So the gym. So I said, it's not going so well. And I said, I'm feeling lousy. And I told her the only thing that's ever worked for me, it's another 5-star, is Weight Watchers. That is the only thing that's ever worked for me. And I was doing the in-person, right? And then COVID hit, and then that blew everything. And so, and I didn't want to do digital. But you know what? Hindsight, I should have just stayed with digital. I should have just done something, but I gave up. And that's my problem, is I give up. And that's bad, and that's awful, and that's not right. Oh, this goes here. I wasn't done with this one, apparently. And so she goes, well, you know what? Why don't you just join it again? She's all, if it works for you, then do it. She says, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. And I was like, and then I drive home, I started thinking about it, going, you know, what am I doing? Like, what am I seriously doing? I'm working out twice a day. I walk 3 miles every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with my best bud. And then I work out with Cheyenne 4 a.m. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, every other Wednesday. Then we have personal training. Then we have a step class. So basically 5 days a week, about 5 to 6 days a week, I work out with her. And so I'm working out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays twice, and I'm kicking my butt. And I'm like, but why? Why am I doing this? Why am I working out when I'm not eating right? So what's the point? Why am I killing myself at the gym for what? Because I got to control my eating in order for everything to work out, right? So I'm like, oh, gosh. So I started going, you know what? I have support. I have support at home. So I have no excuses. My husband will do anything to help me and to do everything with me. So will my kids. If it means eating a certain type of food, he'll do it. If it means fasting, Tim will totally starve with me. So yeah, so he, whatever. So I have support, so I have no excuses. A lot of people don't have support. I do. And so I'm like, okay. So I came home and I told Tim, I said, look, what am I doing? What am I seriously doing? I'm working my butt off, and it's for nothing because I am not eating right. And I said, okay. So that about an hour later, I joined Weight Watchers. So I joined digital, and because nothing's open yet. And so I am back on Weight Watchers. I started Sunday, and I already feel better, but it's, you know, it's still a long process. It's still a process, and one I have to go with. And so this is my new author that I started reading. And so, yeah, so I did it. I joined Weight Watchers, and I'm like, okay, and I'm loving it because I personally love structure. I love structure. I love being accountable for stuff. Like I said, I'm one of those people who if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And so if I say I'm going to go to your house at a certain time, certain day, I will. I won't flake on you. But so when I make a commitment like this, I get it done, you know. So I don't hesitate to do it correctly, the right way. And so once I made the commitment, and then, you know, it's money. And I'm not about wasting money. So I'm like, no wasting money. So I'm paying for it for 3 months. I committed for 3 months. And yeah, so far. And I went to the store yesterday because I was like, okay, I went to bed with like 20 points. I get 25 a day, but you know, a lot of 0-point foods. And I was like, okay, that's cool and all, but I need more. And so I need snacks. I need to use my points. I can't hoard my points. So I'm like, okay. So it's all these things that you have to, you know, figure out all over again, and which is worth it. And I love it. I do. I totally love it. And like last night, and I don't need food. But it's just there. But I mean, it tastes delicious, but it's just there. I don't have to have anything. I have willpower, I have everything else, but it's just, why? I'm not going to lose weight. And I may not, because of the Hashis and everything, all my other health issues, I may not lose weight. And I know for sure I'm going to lose weight fast. But at least I can give myself a fighting chance. So that's what I need the most of. So, yeah, so I'm giving myself a chance here to do right. So to do this right and do it well. So, but I got my snacks and I got my stuff. So, and I made Cheyenne. Oh, did I tell you guys? Cheyenne has a boyfriend. And he's a deputy. He's a cop. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I like him a lot. He reminds me of my Timothy. And you want that for your children. The life I have, I wanted for my kid. And I get treated like a queen every day. I don't get put down. I get support. I get all. I honestly have a fairy tale life. And it's 1 in a million. And I don't take it for granted. I appreciate everything I have. Everything. I appreciate it all. I appreciate that I have an amazing husband. And, but remember, I have it now in my 40s. We did not have it in our early life. We had the fighting all the time, the struggling, the wanting to divorce. We had all of that. So please don't even think that I'm saying that my whole life has been kosher or our lives together has been kosher. It has not been, but it is now because I totally have fallen head over heels in love with him. I like him and I love being with him. I know some wives are like, go to work, and they get so annoyed with their husbands. I do not. I'm like, I like hanging out with him. He's my best friend. And so, but this is the life we made together, that we worked at this. This wasn't like, come down from the skies and, life is perfect. No. It's been work, and mainly work from him, because honestly, he did all the work. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be together, because, yeah, he should have left my butt a long time ago, because I'm just a pain in the butt. And so, but he didn't, and he stuck it out. And I have felt that in my 40s, I have changed. I have actually matured. And so, yeah, but right now, I mean, in my 40s, I have a fairy tale life, and I am grateful. I am grateful freaking every day, you guys. There's not one day where I am not, for everything I have and everything I do. But, yeah, and so, where was I going with this? I don't remember what I was going with this, but it was just, well, Weight Watchers mainly, in that, I'm back on it. It's not going to be easy, but I'm basically, I guess I was saying I have the support and I have no excuses. So, yeah, that's where mainly I was going with it. So, hopefully the puppies don't go potty in the house, because the back door is shut and I closed it. Well, I mean, that's why it's shut, right? But they're over there and I hear them. But we have vinyl proof flooring, so if they pee, it's easy to clean up and sanitize. Yeah, that's what I told the lady. I'm like, because she's like, well, he's not really potty trained that well. And I said, it's okay. We don't get them potty trained, but we did turn our house into basically a waterproof area so we can clean things easily. So that's our life. Our life revolves around them, and I'm not ashamed to say that. So our lives do, and we love them, and we'll do anything we can for them. So, hey, whatever. Whatever it takes. So, yeah. Yeah. But, did I want that there? Where did I want this one? Did I want it over here at all? Or did I want it with... I think it'd be better suited here. Yeah, we'll put it here. because I think that's where it was supposed to go. It's here. But yeah, it's fine. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have been blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. So that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. Okay, and this is done. Yeah, okay. So it was so different for me, this one, and it says, this is my happy. So isn't that cute? And I got to use my doodle bug because it matched the colors. Let me say thank you to Tian Patton, Teresa Clary, and Kat's okay now because Tim talks more to the guys at work, and because everybody pretty much gives it to their aging puppies, and they said to give it to her at night, and so we have, and she's been sleeping better. So yeah, so it's working. And thank you for thanking him. That's really sweet of you. And Alicia Moore, Liz Youngkin, and Denise Wright. Thank you, ladies, so much for commenting. Let me show you, because I brought it. I brought what I'm working on. So I'm working on, these are the bubblegum beads. Let me put it here. These are turkey pins, 6-inch turkey pins you can get on Amazon, but they're great for the picker poker things, you know, like when you have, it's like the tool-in one. Everyone who's a crafter should know what the tool-in one is, right? Well, that's what basically it is, and it's like poker. So you can poke, you know, them out. Do I have one that's full? Yeah. So here, so it's just like a tool-in one, but it's decorative. And so this one I made for my mom, and then I've been practicing and just loving. Can you guys see this or not? Let me see. So yeah, and I put hearts on this one. So I'm going to do a swap with them when we get together and get back together again. And then, but it's still, okay, so I'm not done. This is still me waiting. I was waiting for them to dry, but I haven't been back to them yet. So you basically put a wrap around the top. Can you see that? Will it not focus? There it goes. Okay, so you put a wrap around the top, and then you hang charms. So I'm making the charms right now, but I am not, this is not my forte. This is just me playing on YouTube. And so I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm making the charms now, but trying to figure out how to wire wrap and all that stuff. And then these I got at Hobby Lobby last year on clearance, and they were the, I think they were on like a bead, like a floral pick, and I took it all apart. Let me see if it'll show you. Let me see. Okay, there it is. You see the bunnies? They were on the clearance, and so I took it all apart, and now I have this cool thing. The only problem I have right now, look how gorgeous they are. They're gorgeous though, right? The bubblegum beads, you guys. Hobby Lobby had them for 50% off, and I bought a ton of them because I'm like, the only problem I have is I don't know how to cover that. Do they make something where I can cover it? I don't know. So I'm kind of having a brain too, because I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? How am I supposed to swap with them without killing someone and, you know, giving them, you know, needing a tetanus shot or something? And then I experimented with the little ones, because, you know, sometimes for the glue, you know, for the glue, and I haven't seen how this would work if it's long enough, but it may not be long enough, but you could put like a bigger one on the top or something. So I'm like, I'm still playing, but that's what I've been into lately. And so I've been peeling my heart out and then making these at nighttime in my other craft room while watching TV, so, or watching YouTube. But yeah, okay, so anyways, love you guys so much. Oh my god, this video is so long, you guys. I'm so sorry. I was just chatting away. So anyways, big hugs, big loves. I will be back ASAP. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.